Good afternoon. My name is Michael Lamb. I'm the historic landscape architect with the Presidio Trust here in San Francisco. And I was part of the design team for the Korean War Memorial here in the Presidio. The idea for the memorial was brought to the Trust by a group of Korean War veterans, and we began design in 2013 and finished with the dedication in August of 2016. The site was selected for its proximity to the National Cemetery and views of the Golden Gate Bridge, which was often the last landmark for soldiers leaving for Korea and those soldiers returning. The idea for the memorial was to create a tranquil space set in a grove of trees with commanding views of the bay. The grove is created with pine trees, which are found on the Korean Peninsula, and some older trees, including one that was planted in 2000, which was dedicated to a young Native American killed in the first months of the Korean War. So here we are at the memorial, and the memorial is composed of 17 pieces of raven black granite engraved with 7 images from the Korean War. The images were selected by the Presidio Trust and the Korean War Memorial Foundation. The shape of the wall, and in addition, the shape of the plaza, which is circular, was the result of the site being triangular in shape. It was the most conducive shape for the site and actually bears a strong resemblance to the World War II memorial located in Fort Scott, also in the Presidio. Since construction of the memorial in 2016, the site has been visited by thousands of people and has been the site of numerous dedications, ceremonies, and wreath layings. And it's become a popular spot for people visiting the Presidio of San Francisco. So I'm here with Sergeant Don Reed from the Korean War Memorial Foundation. And in addition to the 7 photographic images that we have on the wall, we included this aerial image of the Korean Peninsula. And you can see the DMZ located right here, which is near the 38th parallel. Another interesting thing about this memorial is that when you look across the bay towards the Golden Gate, the 38th parallel actually crosses the hills of Marin County in the distance. So Don and I are now joined by Colonel John Stevens here in front of the landing at Inchon Image, which is the iconic image from the Korean War that was part of the original inspiration for the memorial. In this image, Lieutenant Baldomero Lopez is seen going over the wall itself in a landing craft in the first wave of the invasion. My good friend John Stevens was actually in a follow-up landing craft not too far behind. John was just telling me about the helmets that you see in the image having the small rectangular patch that was put there in the low light conditions of this landing so that the Marines could tell friend from foe.
The landing occurred in the late afternoon, and that was seen to be necessary for the safety of those Marines in the landing. getting dark.
Getting dark. I would like to say on the behalf of the Presidio Trust, for the 3 years that we worked on this project, it was our pleasure to get to know and work with veterans like Don Reed and John Stevens. And their hard work and dedication, I think, has paid off in this wonderful memorial.